everyone, it's Linda from Full Moon Studio. Welcome back, I hope you're all well. In today's video I'm just going to do a flip through of my personal Christmas journal, which I'll be using as my December daily this year. It's a bit of a departure for me. I've not ever made a journal with more than one signature, and I've not ever made one in a hardback book. So far I have kept to making single signature journals, very simple traveller's notebook style, but I wanted to push myself a little bit harder with this one, so that's what I've done. So I've got, as I said, a hardback book as its base, and then here I've made a wee dangle with beads and charms, just pinned on with a red safety pin, and then some red ribbon to hold the whole thing together. And I think I'm going to take that out for a moment because it's going to get in our way. So I've got all sorts of bits of lace, I've got red pom-poms, I've got jingle bells hanging off it, I've got buttons, all sorts of oddments. But to begin with, I took a hardback book and I took my craft knife and gutted the pages, all of the pages out of it. And then I reinforced the spine with this Christmas fabric here. And then what I've done is stitched in 3 separate signatures. 1, 2, 3. And they weren't bad. I stitched them into the spine and they really weren't that bad, but I decided just to cover it up with a wee bit more fabric. It wasn't perfect. Now, the other thing I need to tell you is that I have used a digital kit for the very first time. I have used a kit called Watercolour Christmas. It's from Andrea Allen at Artymaze, and I will put a link to her Etsy shop down below. I've used loads of other stuff as well, but I wanted a sort of coherence, so that's from the kit. So on the inside, I've got a pocket on the inside page here. I've made a tag with the kit, and this is a postcard kind of journaling card. And here, this was the original end papers from the book, the bit that was here before I cut it out. So I salvaged those and stuck them back in. In you go. So I've left some of it plain. I'll be decorating it a wee bit more as I go along. I've got these numbers and I will be putting those in, but I've learnt to my cost the last 2 years. If I number my pages before I write, quite often I haven't got things where I want them, so I'll do it as I go along this time. So I've got a simple belly band here with a plain little journaling card. And one of the things I loved about the kit was this lovely lined paper that came with it. So lots of room for journaling in here. I've got another pocket here with 2 tags in it. And as you can see, I've done some stitching around my tags as well. And the reason I do that is if I'm gluing another piece of paper to the back, it just gives it that little extra security if you've stitched them together. And the pocket opens out and it's got another little pocket with some ephemera in there. This page is from a Christmas colouring book, and I've just stuck that onto this paper, which is a printer paper. I got it from Amazon, and if you put in vintage look paper or aged paper, you'll find it. Another piece from Andrea's kit, as is this. And this. Now here I've made a little pocket and a tiny tag that I had kind of intended for it to be a bookmark, but because I've got so many bits of ribbon sticking out the top, that's not quite going to work. And then I've got a tiny little extra pocket here with room for some more little bits of ephemera. Another pocket, I've just put some lace onto that. And this pocket's been made with a book page. Some of you who did a quick course with me last year will remember this. It's actually the facsimile of Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol. It's absolutely wonderful. And this is how it went to the printer. Heaven knows how his printer made sense of it. But there you go. Before the age of computers and typewriters, the printers got handwritten proofs. Wee bit of lace in there. It's less to decorate the page and more because I do like to have a wee bit sticking out at the side. So that's my printer paper and another piece of the colouring book. Then here I've just made a wee tuck spot, and this is a greetings card, and again it came from Amazon. It was a pack of Christmas themed greetings cards. Another little journaling card there, and I've just put a wee charm leaf on that. Some plain pages from the kit. This was a chipboard piece I've had for years and years from an old scrapbooking set, but I thought it was okay there. And that is the end of my first signature, and we're ready to go on to the second. Now, I have done these as three-hole signatures. Find it in a minute. Yeah, it's a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and I think lesson learned, next time round I will do a 5-hole, and that will give it a little bit more security. I've just stuck a piece in here. It came from an old Christmas card making kit from Stampin' Up. Little pocket here, another little journaling card, some red pom-poms that I've been waiting to use forever. And then I've got another belly band and a journaling card. Now, some of the journaling cards I've collaged, but I haven't, if you like, completely finished them, because these are the ones that I'll probably end up putting a number on or something else. So it's still a work in progress. This is my own tea-dyed paper. Another little tuck spot with another journaling card, and I've got a little star button hanging from that one. This is the middle of the signature. Now here, I've made a fabric cluster, but I've stuck it onto a hidden paper clip, because if you start sticking bulky things in, it really gets awkward when you try to write. So I've got that there and I can move it about. And that is going to go there, I think. Tea-dyed paper. So I've got another pocket here, and some of you did this with me last year. It's a book page, and I've appliqued a Christmas napkin on top. And I've got another little tag there. On this page, I just found this. I had made this to go on something else, but I realised if I put the lot together, it went quite well as a cluster. Having said I wouldn't stick them in, I don't think I'm going to be writing on the other side of that, so it won't matter. Another piece of the chipboard from that old kit, my doily. Lined paper from Andrea's kit. Then here I've got a tuck spot, and I've got another tag I've appliqued, and then this was from a card making kit, and I've just lined the inside of it with some lined paper, so plenty of space to write. This is my writing board. It's a sturdy piece of card. I've just covered it in Christmas paper and just literally done a couple of bits of collage down it. But the reason for that is so that when I want to write, I can slide it in behind the pages and I've got a firm surface to write on. So that can live there. And this is us up to the final signature now. Another belly band, a journaling card with a wee button, tea-dyed paper. This is a book page and a wee bit more lace, and I've put some jingle bells onto that. This is from Andrea's kit. I've got a side pocket here, a couple more journaling cards. Here's the middle of the signature again. Another pocket, a couple more journaling cards. I think I've probably used bits from about 5 different scrapbook paper kits. Loads of stuff, very eclectic. Another pocket, bit of braid on that. Another tag. This is a tuck spot, another one of those Christmas playing cards with a wee journaling card. And then here I've made another fabric cluster, and I've glued it onto card and made it into a hidden paper clip so it can be moved about. That's tea dyed. And then a final pocket from the Charles Dickens facsimile, couple more tags. And that's us to the end. This pocket at the back here, I've got 2 more journaling cards in. And I will be putting some sort of decoration on that as I go along. So that is my Christmas journal. I hesitate to call it a junk journal. I think that doesn't do us any favours. I haven't made it from junk. I've made it from a lot of bits left over, but that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed a quick look through that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.